So a lot of people suffer with low back pain. It's up to 80 to almost 90% of people in the world at some point in time will suffer with low back pain. So I want to give you 5 simple exercises that you can do to help with your low back pain. Now, if you're dealing with pain shooting down the leg, these could potentially help, but these are more just for people that have pain in their low backs from sitting too long or maybe not being as active as they can, okay? So the first one that I'm going to show you how to do is what's called the cat-cow or cat-camel. It's a very simple one. It just kind of gets the back moving, gets some motion into the spine. So you just want to get on your hands and your knees. Your hands should be right below your shoulders and your knees should be right below your hips. And all you're going to do is arch your mid back up, drop your head down, and then you're going to come back and lift your head up and arch your low back down. Now, it shouldn't be painful. You want to go gentle. It shouldn't be forced. And so just kind of gentle movements. Try and think of your spine and all the different vertebrae in your spine and moving each one of those as you go up and down. And that's a really good exercise first thing in the morning just to kind of get your spine moving as you get out of bed, especially if you have pain first thing in the morning. Great one to kind of loosen everything up. The next one that is very beneficial, kind of gets your core engaged, gets all the muscles in the back starting to function, is what's called the bird dog. And so you're just going to be on your hands and your knees again, same position, and you're going to take your one arm out and then your opposite leg straight back. And then you're going to come back and you're going to switch. Now, I like to add a ball onto the low back to give you a little bit of feedback. And what this does, when you put the ball on your back, it's going to cause you to keep your back stable and not move that. And so when you do that, that ball shouldn't come off. It should stay in the same spot. If it comes off, then you're getting a little bit more movement in your back than you should. So just really focus, keeping that back set, and I'm not doing a very good job of that. Keep that where it should be. And that will allow you to start to work those muscles and keep that core tight. The next one that I like to help really start to strengthen that is the plank. Very simple. Just get on your elbows and your feet. And with this, you just kind of start to get your abs engaged. Now, you shouldn't have your butt too high in the air, and you don't want to sway back either. So it should be a straight line from your shoulders to your hips to your ankles, okay? And that's a good one. Now, if that one is too challenging to get down on the ground, you can always start higher, get on something up a little bit higher, and do the same thing. And you can even go to the wall and put your elbows against the wall if it's really challenging to get down on the ground or get down that low. Start up higher and slowly work down to where you can get down to the ground, okay? Then the next one is what's called the hip bridge. You just get on your back. You get your feet, and I like to have your heels as close to your butt as you can get them, okay? You should be able to basically touch them, and that's going to get your glutes and work your glutes more. If you're out here further, you're going to work your hamstrings a little bit more. So we want to try and get those feet a little bit closer, and then all you're going to do is lift your hips up off the ground, okay? Now, you don't want to go too far and overextend, but you should have a straight line from your knees to your hips down, okay? You're just going to go up and down with that, making sure you're using your glutes to kind of really push up, okay? The last one is what's called the McGill crunch. And this is great to help get your abs engaged. Now, if you do have pain going down the leg, set that leg flat on the ground, keep the other one up. And then you're going to put your hands just in your underneath the curve of your low back, so they should kind of slide in and out. And then all you're going to do is crunch up until your shoulder blades come off the ground. You don't need to come up any higher than that. You're just going to come up and down. Go slow. Doesn't need to be fast with any of these exercises, okay? And just hold that for a couple seconds. Okay? Those are all very good exercises to help with your low back pain. A lot of times people find those really relieve the pain. So work on those, start to strengthen those muscles, and that will help you out.